Hello grade 8. Today we are going to have a new topic which is talking about frequency table. This is the same as organizing data, so I'm just organizing the data I have. Right. Why I'm using a frequency table? I'm using a frequency table to divide a data into intervals, and the frequency means how many times the number occur or the value occur. And the frequency table shows the frequency of each data value. If the data is divided into intervals, the table showing the frequency of each interval. So let's take an example, which is how to make a frequency table. Making frequency table, if I have the final scores of each golfer in a tournament are given below. Use the data to make a frequency table with intervals. What I have to do the first step. First step, you have to find the smallest number. So quick look to the numbers I have. So which is the smallest one? It's 68. And what number is the greatest one? It's 82. So first step, you have to identify the least and the greatest value, the small and the greatest value you have. Then it's from 68 to 82. I'm going to divide this data into intervals, and the intervals must be equal. So how many intervals I'm going to use? It's up to me, but it's not less than 3. And according to the data you have, it's not more than 5. So how many intervals I'm going to choose? 3. Alright, so second step. So the first step is to identify the smallest and the greatest. Second step is to draw my table. You have to write the title for the table, which is what did data represent. So it represents golf tournament score. I'm going to divide my table into 2 columns. The first one, which is gonna to be scores, and the second one frequency, which is mean how many times the data occur. Okay, we said I'm going to divide into 3. In each interval it's gonna to be consists of 3. So the first one is going to be start from 68. So this means 68, 69, 70. So how many? 3. So it's from 68 till 70. So this is the first interval. Then I'm going to start from 71. So 71, 72, 73. So the second interval is going to be from 71 till 73. Then after 73, I'm going to start with the 74. So 74, 74, 75, 76. So the third interval is going to be from 74 till 76. Then 77, 77, 78, 79. So this is the fourth one. And the last one, which is, I'm going to start with the 80. So 80, 81, 82. Now I need to find how many times it's occur, what is the frequency of the first interval, which is from 68 till 70. So I'm going to count, just counting from 68 till 70, how many times it occur. So 77, 71, so 70. So 1, 2, and 3. So what is the frequency I have? 3. Alright, so second interval from 71 till 73. I'm going to count the data I have, how many times it's occurred from 71 till 73. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So from 71 to 73, how many data I have? It's 4. So the frequency is 4. Then third interval from 74 to 76. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Then next interval from 77 to 79. I'm going to count how many times it occurs. 1, 2, just 2. Then from 80 till 82, it's only 1. So 1. So this is frequency table. How to make a frequency table. After making a frequency table, I can use this data to make a histogram. Histogram same as the bar graph. So a histogram is a bar graph used to display the frequency of data divided into equal intervals, and the bars must be equal in width, okay, and should touch each other, not overlap, just touch it. All right, so we have our table, which is in the above one, which is we make. I'm going to take this table to make a frequency data. So I have the scores, 68 till 70, and this is the interval, so I'm going to take the intervals and write it in the x-axis, which is the score. So 68 till 70, the next one, 71 till 73, in the middle, this in the middle, all right. Then 74 till 76, 77 till 79, 80 till 82. I'm going to look to my numbers, which is the frequency. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So the least number is 1 and the greatest is 6. So I'm going to divide my frequency from 1 till 6. So this is the start point, which is 0. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the frequency. I'm going to start with the first interval, which is 68 till 70. This is the middle. I'm going to move one small square to the left and one small square to the right, and moving up till you reach 3 and make a width for this frequency. Okay, you can do it with different colors or the same color as you like. Then 71 to 73. So 71 to 73, move up till you reach 4 and make widths with the same width as the first one, which is one small square and right and one small square to the left. Then 74 till 76 with 6 frequency, it's repeated 6 times, so also make it as 6. 77 till 79, it's 2. It's 81 sorry, it's 80 till 82, so it's 1 time. And this is the table. This is the table, and we take the table and make an histogram. And this is how to make the frequency table to make it an histogram. And histogram is the same as the bar graph, which is a bar graph, just would have a width equal, in bars have the same width, and they are touched, and they must not be overlapped, right? After frequency, we have the next type of frequency, which is we called it cumulative frequency table. Okay. So what is the meaning of cumulative frequency table? A cumulative frequency shows the frequency of all data value less than or equal to a given value. You could just count the number of the value, but if the data set has many values, you might lose track. So we need to concentrate. According to data in a cumulative frequency table can help you take track of the data value as you count. So I have the height in inches of the players on a school basketball team are given below. So I'm going to make a cumulative frequency table. I have this data. First step, you have to identify the smallest number. What is the smallest number you have? 68. And what is the greatest number you have? I'm going to have a quick look to my numbers. So what is the greatest number? It's 79. Okay, then I'm going to divide into intervals. So from 68 till 70. So I'm going to use also in each interval. I'm going to have 3 data. So the first one, which is the height. The first, you're going to draw your table, which is a basketball, and write the title, which is basketball player's height. And I'm going to divide my table into 3 columns. The first one, which is the height in inches, and the second one, which is the frequency, and the last one, which is cumulative frequency. I'm going to write my intervals. So the first interval is going to start from 68. So I'm going to have 3 values in each interval. So from 68, 68, 69, 70. Then the second interval, 71, 72, 73. So the second interval from 71 till 73. Then 74, 74, 75, 76. Then 77, 77, 78, 79. Alright, same as we do in the frequency, I'm going to start with the column frequency, or the frequency column. So I'm just going to count how many frequency I have from 68 till 70. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is the first frequency I have? It's 6, which is how many times repeated the data from 68 till 70? 6 times. Then I'm going to count from 71 till 73. How many times you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So how many frequency? It's 8. Then from 74 to 76. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's double check. Out. 5. So how many? 5. Then from 77 till 79, it's only 1. So how many? 1. The frequency is 1. Okay. Cumulative frequency, which is mean how many data you have from 68 till 70. So the first row is down as it is, which is how many data you have less than or equal 70. So how many data I have here? It's 6. So what is the cumulative frequency? 6. Then how many data you have less than or equal 73. So what you are doing is to adding this 6 with the first cumulative frequency to the 8, because from 68 to 78 I have 6 data, and from 71 till 73 I have 8 data. So to find how many data I have from less than or equal 73, which is this whole data, so I'm going to add 6 plus 8. So how many? 14. Then how many cumulative frequency you have, or how many data you have less than or equal 76. So the whole data. So what is the last cumulative frequency I have? It's 14. So I'm going to add 14 to the frequency from 74 till 76. So 14 plus 5 equal 19. Then how many data you have less than or equal 79. So I'm going to add 19 plus 1. So 19 plus 1 equal 20. So the last data you have, or last cumulative frequency you have, it must be equal to the number of data you have. So what is the number here? It's 20. So let's check it out. How many data you have? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So my cumulative frequency table is right. Okay. I hope you find it easy. Please solve your assignment and send it to me. See you next conference, inshallah. Stay safe, stay home. Bye.